So the story of the Leatherman tool starts here in Europe. When my wife and I took a budget trip, was 49 years ago. And we started in England and we came across to the Netherlands. And in the Netherlands we bought a used car for $300, a Fiat 600D. If you can imagine a Volkswagen Bug, it's 2/3 the scale. That was the car we were driving. I was carrying a Boy Scout type knife, but we often had trouble with the car, and we also often had trouble with the plumbing in the hotel rooms where we stayed. So there were often times when I wished I had a pair of pliers in my pocket. So it was a long trip. We drove all the way to Tehran, Iran, and came back. And during that trip, my note was, add pliers to a pocket knife. And when we got home, I asked my wife, can I build one, just for me? She said, how long will it take? I said, maybe 1 month. She said, okay. So I went to the garage, and 3 years later, I had a prototype I liked. And 5 years after that, I finally found a customer to buy the tool. And during the 8 years, the tool evolved.
Okay.
Starting with cardboard in a hotel room in Tehran, Iran, and then moving to wood, and then wood plus metal, and trying to make pliers more multi-purpose. I admit I'm not a very good inventor. When I started, this was what was in my mind. When I reached this point, even for me, it was not good enough. So the next key development was, I thought if I put a pin here and the handle can fold, then it would be much more useful. So illustrating the concept, doing more work, until finally I had a prototype I liked. So I filed for a patent, and I thought now it's easy. I just take my patent and my prototype to a knife company. They'll pay me about, how much?
Very low.
About $1 million, and I'll sit back and I'll be happy ever after. But the knife company said, no, sorry, it's not a knife, it's a tool. And then so I went to the tool companies. They said, sorry, it's not a tool, it's a gadget, and gadgets don't sell. So then I spent more time, made the tool a little bit less complex, and finally even less complex. And now we have a tool very similar to the original Leatherman Pocket Survival tool, the first one that came on the market.
Wow.
That's my story.
Impressive.
Thank you.
So bad German car was intention for your Leatherman tool.
No, an Italian car.
Italian car.
Italian
Italian car.
car. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Better story.
Yeah.